Yeah, an unfortunate milestone as the search for a missing Sumner County teen has reached 100 days today.
Sebastian Rogers disappeared from his Hendersonville home more than 3 months ago. It's a case that so many of us just continue to follow.
Our Nick Barris is following it. He went back today to talk with investigators to get the latest and ask them if the 15-year-old's case may have indeed gone cold.
Make no mistake, Sebastian Rogers missing is not yet a cold case. The TBI, along with the FBI and the Sumner County Sheriff, tell me that it remains an active case. But authorities also say they are no closer to solving the mystery of what happened to Sebastian. In recent weeks, the most recent tip that turned out to be nothing was this photograph taken at a visitor center in North Carolina. That lookalike teen was identified and confirmed not to be Sebastian. Since then, things have been quiet.
We're doing everything we can do. Every time a tip comes in, we follow up on it.
Eric Craddock is chief deputy with the Sumner County Sheriff's Office and heads up the investigation. 100 days since Sebastian disappeared is a milestone, but Craddock says no one is giving up. Unfortunately, the number of tips or potential sightings reported have gone down in recent weeks. There are no more random search efforts by authorities, but based on the investigation and search efforts to date, they do have a body of work to review.
I think in the absence of information, what we'll continue to do is go back over everything we've already done once, put a fresh set of eyes on it.
Maybe someone with a fresh outlook will notice something in the search area that others have missed. In the meantime, Craddock says they keep in touch with Sebastian's parents, who continue to cooperate, having talked to them just this past week. Everyone is frustrated over the lack of new leads, which unfortunately still result in crazy conspiracy theories.
Oh, the rumor mill on social media has done nothing to advance this case.
When something significant does happen, we will hear about it first from authorities, not from armchair detectives on social media. For now, investigators say all options remain on the table, including the possibility still of foul play. Nick Barris, News Channel 5.
If you have a credible tip on the Sebastian Rogers disappearance, call 1-800-TBI-FIND.
2nd Avenue downtown continues, of course, to recover and transform after the Christmas Day bombing nearly 4 years ago. Well, we're happy to report the north block of the road officially reopened today. That's between Church and Union Streets. Drivers, be aware, traffic flow will change in that area, but you're going to see a lot of some Much needed improvements there, including wider sidewalks and new landscaping. Still a busy area for those visiting and those who live downtown, and more renovations are expected with new restaurants and businesses.
Once we get the 3 blocks done, I think really the goal is to give a space back to locals. We've already got tourists here. They're jamming. It's awesome. It'd be nice to give them a little different reprieve from Broadway. And so that's really the goal of what we're trying to do here. More outdoor dining, a more sustainable feel, something elevated, a little bit nicer.
Many businesses on 2nd Avenue have remained open through all the construction. The remaining 2 blocks projected to be complete sometime next year. Updates also coming to Governor Square Mall up in Clarksville. Plans include new flooring, new ceilings, walls, new decor, art, and new entrances. And get this, Dave & Buster's is coming, in addition to the massive overhaul, as well as other stores, including an Aldi grocery.
I love this story. An 80s icon is going on a farewell tour, and you will be able to see it right here in Nashville. Cyndi Lauper announced her Girls Just Want to Have Fun tour today with a stop at Bridgestone Arena on Friday, November 1st. General tickets go on sale this Friday, June 7th. Special guests will be joining her on each stop. No word yet on who that will be in Nashville. She's got a lot to pick from here in town. Just a few. I mean,
She
Mikey
doesn't
Wilson
age.
would be amazing.
She does not age. She looks great and sounds great. That'll be fun.
Dolly.
She's friends with Cher. Good friends with Cher. That would be.
Is she? Oh. I was just thinking with some Nashville folks.
Girls just want to have fun.
Yeah.
True.
And take a nap.
I was like, you're kind of working hard today. Equation.
I've got my whack-a-mole thing set up. One slow-moving, almost stationary storm has been rumbling over News Channel 5 downtown Nashville, and especially areas east. So from Hermitage, right near Old Hickory, down towards Percy Priest, this is what a lot of windows and windshields look like right now. Just pouring. Some spots picked up a quick 2 inches of rain. The very definition of tiny but mighty. The storm that caused all this rain, these drops on the lens, some gusty wind, even some reports of some branches down in the Hermitage area, so compact. A good portion of the area is entirely dry, sweltering this afternoon. Most of the thunderstorm activity is actually concentrated to our west, across Stewart County, Houston County, portions of Humphreys County, Clarksville. It's rumbling. All of that's climbing northward, so inching into Christian and Todd County. This one tiny little storm has just been stationary. Like I said, when you get those stationary storms, that's what can cause some localized flooding, some ponding, especially this time of day, folks on the road. It's still pouring all across East Nashville into downtown, starting to blossom a little bit further north along Highway 41. It's not the only lone soldier out there, but it really is the very definition of hit and miss. A decent little downpour here right on the edge of Trousdale and Macon County, but the bulk of the activity is indeed closer to the land between the lakes. Just east of Paris, there's no mischief here, but with these really heavy downpours, right, our summertime setup, when that rain falls down to the ground, it drags the air with it. And so it causes the wind to increase in speed, hits the ground, comes out. So you may have some briefly stronger wind gusts. What's fueling this spotty activity is the heat and the sun angle. So once the sun goes down at sunset, we start to lose some heat. They start to peter out. 70s, Lafayette, you're still sitting at 90. Once that rain cooled air gets in there, that's going to feel a little bit better. Activity waning by 8, 9 o'clock. Generally quiet overnight tonight, but then we do it again tomorrow. And we do it again the day after that. A little bit more kind of oomph in the pan tomorrow. So we're going to see activity in the morning, daybreak, and then again at this time tomorrow afternoon. So multiple waves of showers and storms expected Tuesday. Not raining on your house the whole time, but it will likely rain at least one time tomorrow. Same thing for Wednesday on a